Hey guys, so there's a lot of stuff that I need to go through, which is why I decided to make this video. You can find a summary to some of the stuff in the description of the email that you're seeing this from, but be sure that you listen up because there's a lot of stuff I want to go through. Here we go. So, okay, Wednesday, we had a lot of fun at our fourth happening, which was the Improv-a-thon. So big props to Heather Fuller for her performance and that, taking home the MVP award. This Saturday, we get to enjoy our fourth excursion, which is the French Fry Tour. And I'm really excited about this one. We'll be meeting at 4:30 in front of Pat Neff. I'll send an invite out on Facebook for that, for those of you who have Facebook. And we do need maybe 2 to 3 drivers for this to guarantee that everyone can have a ride. We also need people who are willing to film this event. Camera phones will be fine for that, but if you have like a more professional camera, we're actually going to be shooting it more of like a Food Network documentary sort of thing. Be sure to bring money because we will be buying a little bit of food, and afterwards we might just get dinner. It's just supposed to end at 6 o'clock. Be sure to RSVP on the band app to make sure that we know how many people are coming. And also, I'm going to send out another poll allowing you guys to nominate restaurants that you think have the best French fries. We're going to vote on the top 5, and those are going to be the ones that we visit tomorrow at 4:30. Because we're doing sort of a food tasting critique, you guys are allowed to wear really whatever you want, but I was thinking more of like a fancy or hipster style clothing. So that you would go and like taste wine tasting with. I don't know what that means. This is a great event to just share with people if you say like, hey, this is totally crazy, you want to come and join me. And so I'm gonna make a poster for this and you can share that on Facebook if you'd like to say, hey, this is what we're doing, come and join us. I think it's worthwhile at this point to talk about band etiquette. No, not band as a marching band, but the app that we're using, Band, B-A-N-D. There's a reason why I, Nathan, am the only one that's allowed to post photos, videos, polls, things like that on the app itself. It's normally designed for group communication, but I really thought that this was the most efficient way, this app, for us to communicate things that we're doing in real time. It does mean that you guys can't post, but there's a reason for that. I know that it can be a little frustrating when you're trying to sleep and you're studying for a test or something and there's all these buzzes and notifications coming in from the app. That's not the intent. I just want to make sure that all of you guys know that no one can post. However, if you comment on something and then other people comment, you're obviously going to get buzzed for that. You can go into the top right corner of any single post or photo or event that you've commented on and you can tap that column of 3 dots and you can turn off notifications. You can also do that for the chat bar. So make sure that you remember that. In addition, I think that you guys should know that if you're going to chat with, say, me or another person or 2 other people instead of, everybody inside of the app, please, please, please take the time to go and actually build the chat with just those people. Don't just go on the group chat. You can turn off the notifications, but that's still inconsiderate. So I really don't want this to be a nuisance or a bother for you guys. I just want you guys to be able to get instant updates about what we're doing through the whatever. So that's why the app's there. So just making sure you know about that. You're now going to start getting emails from me on a weekly basis via this program, MailChimp. It's a really good program. And so if you have friends who want to join, it'd be really helpful for them to subscribe. I'm going to post a link to how to actually join this email list. If you're getting this, obviously you're already on it. So I've already put your email on it. It's really nice. And so that's what that's for. I want to welcome to the group Kevin, who is more than whoever. He's actually our official mascot. And so you saw him appear at our happening this week with the Improv-a-thon. Heather Fuller's taking care of him right now. And the way he works is he is a little stuffed creature that goes wherever you go if you're the caretaker of Kevin. And so you can take photos with him. I'd love it to see maybe somebody, if they're going on like a weekend trip to Dallas, to take him there and take photos of him at famous spots. And we're going to make a map of all the places that Kevin has been, keeping all the photos there. So the hashtag for Kevin, when you're taking photos of him, is, whatever Kevin does. So it's hashtag whatever Kevin does. And so that way on Instagram or Twitter, things like that, we can instantly be able to just like pull all those photos together. Next, we've been growing so fast with so much stuff that it's really time for me to stop trying to do everything. I've loved leading these events for you guys, but like I said a while ago, my goal is to eventually be able to go to a happening myself and not know what's going on. So I'm giving up control. There's a lot of really cool things that I'm just not really good at that I would love for you guys to be able to do. You already saw that Annie Mathis, for example, designed our logo. But there are other things that you guys need to remember. So first of all, I'm just going to list a few of them, but there's actually going to be a document for more of these options if you want to sign up and handle that. I think we need to write and record a jingle. I know Brenton was looking at some songs for us, but I think it'd be nice to actually write something that's specific to us and even maybe record it. So any of you musicians out there that want to jump on that, we want to design some t-shirts. I'm going to have all sorts of ideas, but I think that you guys could have some really cool stuff. I also think it'd be useful to have like a really easy website page, just like a single static page of all the info that we're doing, maybe to post albums of certain events, but so that people, when they're like, what is the whatever, you can just send them to the website rather than having to describe it, because that's not easy. I think we should get a flag, like an actual epic flag that we can take places. I don't know, any ideas? I want your guys' input and advice on a lot of things. So I've made a bunch of surveys that I'm going to make available in links in this email. First is for arena cards. Instead of me just making them up on the spot whenever we have our heroes tourneys, I want you guys to be able to work with that. Happenings, events on Wednesdays, excursions, things over the weekends, and then I sent out just an open survey of generally how the group works and what you think about that. And you don't have to do any of these surveys. Surveys, kind of a lame word to begin with, but I think it'd be really fun to see what you guys are thinking so we can actually cater it to that instead of, whatever Nathan's thinking of. I'm opening up the board, the app for people that want to post mini excursions. So if you have something like a mini project that you need a few people for, and you know that whoever's are perfect for it because they're willing to try whatever, just text me or message me privately, remember? And if I think that it's worthwhile, then I'll actually post it for other people to join. So make sure that you give me the time, the place, the activity, and the number of people that you're looking for. And I'll set up a way for us for you to get the people that you need for that. Next, we are actually going to be putting on Facebook a album of profile pictures for all of you guys. And so the way that you do it is actually really simple. These are photos we're going to use on your cards when we make professionally made ones for your heroes tourneys. So what you need to do is take a photo of yourself. We're not going to do it. It's too hard to manage that many people. You need to do it on a plain background. You need to do it with a pose that represents you or a fighting gesture. And you are allowed to have any and all props. I'd avoid maybe like massive costuming and things like that. But take these photos of yourself. They don't have to be professional. A gray background, white background, whatever. It doesn't really matter. Just find a wall that works for you and take that photo. Have a friend take it. And I want those are going to be due by Wednesday, the 25th. So remember that. Next week on Wednesday, we're going to be having, for the first time, kind of what's going on. We're going to be doing heroes versus villains. And I'm really excited because we're going to have two teams face off in a bunch of these events. But the one that you guys do know about, those of you who are here on Wednesday, is that pairs are going to be competing in epic rap battles. So you'll actually write them together, you'll practice them together, and you'll perform them for us. And it's going to be so great. If you are going to be there on Wednesday at 5:30 and you know that, then let me know, message or text me so that way I can get you a partner and you can get ready for your identity. You guys are welcome to dress up for this event. It's going to be really exciting. Next, and I think it's really cool for people to think about inviting who they want to invite to these kinds of events. It's a little interesting because at first I really wanted to invite the people that were so confident and comfortable in their own skin that they could do whatever with whomever. However, I think that it's also important that we really think about the kinds of people that maybe need the extra push to go and try something new. We've got a really cool and encouraging and open group of different people, which is really awesome. And I love that about you guys. So I'm challenging you guys for our French Fry Tour tomorrow, or happening next Wednesday. Go ahead and invite somebody that you are thinking of right now that maybe just wants to go out and try things but doesn't have the motivation to do it themselves. So you can send them the link to this app. That's easy. You can send them the link to Facebook. And we're getting really close to 50 people. I mean, holy crap, that's actually a lot of people. So if we get 50 people on the app, then we're actually going to celebrate with a mini party. And I don't know, we'll think of it. It'll be, whatever. So Wow, that was a lot of stuff. And this video is so much longer than I thought it was going to be, but I hope I got all that info to you. You can see the summary below to review those kinds of things, but click on links and look at some of the stuff that's going on. I need your help for this because I can't do this by myself. And honestly, I'm in love with what the whatever has become already and where it's going to be in the future. So that's all. I'm Nathan and you guys are the best. So that's it. Have an awesome Friday and I'll see you guys tomorrow.